Religion is what keeps the poor from murdering the rich. For hostile newspapers are more to be feared than 1,000 bayonets. Until you spread your wings, you'll have no idea how far you can fly. The only conquests which are permanent and leave no regrets are our conquests over ourselves. In our time none has the conception of what is great. It is up to me to show them. Friends must always be treated as if one day they might be enemies. You don't reason with intellectuals. You shoot them. It is not necessary to bury the truth. It is sufficient merely to delay it until nobody cares. 6 hours sleep for a man, 7 for a woman and 8 for a fool. The surest way to remain poor is to be an honest man. To have a right estimate of a man's character, we must see him in misfortune. It requires more courage to suffer than to die. Impossible is a word to be found only in the dictionary of fools. I can no longer obey, I have tasted command, and I cannot give it up. You must not fight too often with one enemy, or you will teach him all your art of war. I would kiss a man's arse if I needed him. Death is nothing, but to live defeated and inglorious is to die daily. Never interrupt your enemy when he is making a mistake. There is only one thing in this world, and that is to keep acquiring money and more money, power and more power. All the rest is meaningless. China is a sleeping giant, let him sleep, for if he wakes, he will shake the world. Women are nothing but machines for producing children. Imagination rules the world. Victory is not always winning the battle, but rising every time you fall. If you wish to be success in the world, promise everything, deliver nothing. There are only two forces in the world, the sword and the spirit. In the long run the sword will always be conquered by the spirit. The fool has one great advantage over a man of sense, he is always satisfied with himself. Greatness is nothing unless it is lasting. To make yourself understood to people, one must first speak to their eyes. The reason most people fail instead of succeed is they trade what they want most for what they want at the moment. The stupid speak of the past, the wise of the present, and fools of the future. There is joy in danger. If you want a thing done well, do it yourself. Great ambition is the passion of a great character. Those endowed with it may perform very good or very bad acts. All depends on the principles which direct them. Nothing is more difficult, and therefore more precious, than to be able to decide. One must change one's tactics every 10 years if one wishes to maintain one's superiority. I am sometimes a fox and sometimes a lion. The whole secret of government lies in knowing when to be the one or the other. History is written by the winners. The best way to make everyone poor is to insist on equality of wealth. 10 people who speak make more noise than 10,000 who are silent. Religious wars are basically people killing each other over who has the better imaginary friend. Religion is excellent stuff for keeping common people quiet. You become strong by defying defeat and by turning loss and failure into success. There are only two forces that unite men, fear and interest. We walk faster when we walk alone. He who fears being conquered is sure of defeat. Success is the most convincing talker in the world. There is one kind of robber whom the law does not strike at, and who steals what is most precious to men, time. Ability is nothing without opportunity. History is a set of lies agreed upon. Men are moved by two levers only, fear and self-interest. I hope you enjoyed this video. Wish you all fantastic day.